lipedema ladies. Hey, I wanted to come on and talk a little bit about some of the information that I learned at the FDRS conference this year, the Fat Disorder Research Conference in Atlanta earlier this year. There were so many pearls of information that could be taken away, and I'm just going to focus on one at a time. One of the things that I really held on to and underlined several times in my FDRS notebook here is something that Dr. Karen Herbst said, and that was that fat grows in fluid. That is such an impactful statement in and of itself to research, but I started sort of diving a little bit deeper just into fluid accumulation in our tissues, and I came across a paper out of Stanford in 2020 that was co-authored by Stanley Roxon. And one of the things that he said is that when there are lymphatic deficits, particularly in lipedema patients like us, this damages the ability of the subcutaneous fat to clear fluids. And this causes them to become swollen, obviously, and that these tissues then experience abnormal growth. And so this sort of feeds into what Karen Herbst said at the FDRS conference. And it got me to thinking, what are some of the immediate things that we as a community can do from a nutritional standpoint to really watch our fluid accumulation where and when we can? And the number one thing that we can do is pay attention to our sodium intake in addition to eating a low inflammatory diet, but really paying attention to sodium. And my general rule of thumb that I love to tell my clients is that you want the sodium on packaged foods to be equal to or less than the amount of calories per serving. And what I mean by that is if you're eating a package of crackers and the crackers have 100 calories per serving, then the sodium needs to be 100 milligrams per serving or less. And the reasoning behind that is that we have the sodium-potassium pump in our body, which helps to balance out electrolytes. And one of the things that happens is that water follows salt into our system, into our tissues, and it is then cleared by potassium. So if we eat foods high in sodium, we are going to accumulate more fluid in our tissues. And based on these brilliant researchers and minds out there that are helping to look at the reasons why lipedema happens, we know that we have progression in fluid-filled tissue. So controlling the fluid is not only great for progression, but also for symptom relief. So I just wanted to come on and share that. I've been doing some rabbit hole research here and thought that that was a good takeaway and a stopping point, and I wanted to share it with all of you. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you start really paying attention to the sodium on those packages. If you feel like you need me to repeat that, just message me. I'm happy to.